Well, good evening, everyone. Uh, it's a pleasure. In this time, uh, I have a question for you. What is a rescue robot? I don't know if you have an idea what is. Well, a rescue robot is a robot that has been designed for a specific situation. It's not it's not necessary try to think, oh, what kind of situation or what if, because this kind of robot have been designed, like I told you, for a specific emergency or a specific situation. For example, maybe an example, a car accident is a very common situation in all the countries around the world. Or why not to think in other kind of situations, in this case like natural disasters, for example floods, for example earthquakes, and for example uh, firestorms. Emilio, what is your consideration about it?
Thank you, Emma. Hello, people. When the people heard the word robot, they think on this. We know that they are Optimus Prime and Bumblebee from the movie Transformer, but they are not a real rescue robot. When we talk about rescue robot, we talk about real rescue robots. For example, the firefighters use a robot for different fire situation that they don't have access, or the access is so difficult for the humans, and they use this robot for enter to the houses or buildings that they can access. Look this picture. As you see, this robot has the power and has the everything that the firefighters need to enter to a house or building. I will show another picture from the armies. They use this kind of robot to save the lives for the soldiers in different places. Look this picture. You see the picture. This robot can carry out the soldier for different distance to save his life. This is so important for different armies that they need save the life for the soldier. This is so important. This is why the rescue robots are so important in our life. Uh, we can keep in mind that these robots can save our life. I think Emma, do you have another question for the audience, right? Something related Costa Rica?
Okay, well, I have a second question. In our country, how this kind of robots can help you? This is okay. In in our country located in a strategic area, because sometimes our country is affected by different natural disasters. For example, floods, and sometimes related with drought, is related with firestorms. And it's very important uh, try to have a tools that can help us in these specific situations.
Sure, Emma. Um, But what happens if our government make an invest for buy these kind of robots from our emergency responders? For example, um, Limon, it is a province that has more floods during the year, and this is so critical. For example, um, if we bought a robot like a UAV, it can fly um, over Limon, and it can see if some people has uh, a problem. For example, if the water cover completely the house and they are on the roof, the UAV can see that people, and their emergency responders can arrive directly to the place and can save the lives from the people on this in this province. I don't know if you have ever seen a limon completely covered from water. That's so, oh, in pressure. That's you feel like you stay there with that people. It's so difficult to see this picture. I will show you two pictures from Limon when the water covered completely the house, or maybe the middle of the house. This is so critical. Look at this picture. Um, as you see on the pictures, the situation is so critical when the water covered completely the house. And if, as I told you, if we use this kind of rescue robots, we can save a lot of lives in our country. The people could be safe in the future if we invest, or our government invest in these kinds of robots. Emma, do you have another question?
Well, I have a third question, maybe. It's possible. Um, in the future, how this kind of robots can improve our lives in general? Well, I have some ideas, but one of these ideas that I have is this kind of robots can replace people in danger situations. For example, uh, for situations that the lives of these people can be in danger, is a possibility too. And another possibility is in situations uh, that people, or the responders in this case, sorry, the responders in this case can't access to help people, maybe in an earthquake, or maybe in a complex car accident, is another example that I have, or that I considered. I don't know if Emilio is 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 uh, is agreeing with me, but I think he is possible that he will have more ideas about it.
Yes, Emma. Uh, we can continue. Give you an examples where the rescue robots can help us in the future, or maybe in this moment. But I think the most important thing that we can keep in mind is uh, if the government make an invest, we have very important universities around Central America. For example, Tech is a university that has more technology around Central America. The people from other countries comes to tech to study. That's so good. We have the innovative designs um, to create these kinds of robots. Uh, the innovative here in Costa Rica is so big. The one students create one design, and other two students create three things more to improve this design. The people here in Costa Rica likes to do that, improve the things, and I think we can save lives um, in the future if we invest um, in these kinds of rescue robots. That's so important. In our conclusion, we can say the robots could be the key on the future to save the lives. Uh, we know that these kinds of robots can save your life in different accidents, different natural disasters, and we know the Earth will be doing continue these kinds of disasters, and why not think if these rescue robots can help our lives. Uh, Thank you so much, and